Hey everyone, this is Mei Yu and welcome to Tutorial Wednesday. Before I begin, I'd like to thank you all for your likes and kind comments on my previous Fun Friday video last week of how I imagined Star Wars characters as My Little Ponies. If you haven't already, please check that out. I hope you enjoy. I think today's gonna be fun to draw Zayn Malik as an anime manga character. He's part of my anime manga playlist. For similar videos, you can check out this playlist, and for more easy drawings, you can see my Fun2draw cute and easy playlist. I hope my different art can help you in different ways. Okay, to start off, I'm going to take my pen and draw the side of Zayn's face. So I'll dot the spot so you can see where I'll begin, right around there. From this dot, I like to go down. You'll note this line is at an angle. Keep going down. It doesn't have to be straight, just a nice simple line, and then once I have about this length, I'm gonna curve and then go off down here like that. Okay, now I like to go around for his chin. So what I'm drawing now is the side of his face, the jawline, and then I'm going into the chin. I like to keep the lines slightly more pointed. You can see that these curves are not very soft. They're kind of at an angle to each other because I want his face to look more rugged. Okay, so now I'm going up towards the jawline on this side of the face and then go up again. So now we have the complete jawline, the chin, and then the side of the face. From this, let's draw a little ear, like that. So it kind of looks like a stretched out backwards letter C. And to show the inside of the ear, I like to draw a simple design, like this, for more detail. Okay, so once we have the ear done, maybe let's draw a little bit of the ear on the other side, just poking out. Alright, once we have that, let's go into the hair. So this is going to be a recent hairstyle that Zayn has. So I'm going to show you how to draw all that cool hair on top, and then I'll show you how to draw the side part where the hair is going to be very, very short. Okay, so starting from this side, I like to draw these small little spiky points. And basically I want to repeat these all the way along the top and then around towards the back part of his head. So keep going. Kind of looks like I'm drawing fire. Just keep making these curved little points. You can change the direction too. You don't have to always have the points going the same way, because I think that's going to look a bit too unified for a hairstyle. So just keep it natural, messy looking by making the points go off in different directions. Okay, so I'm going to go around now. So I'm imagining it's going to curve around. Okay, I'll stop right around there, and then I'll just draw one line going down towards the ear. Because this part of the hair is going to be very short, so we don't need any of these spikes anymore. Okay, so once we have that, I like to go into the hairline right here. So I'm starting with these little curves again, and then I'll go across the forehead, meanwhile making more of these curved points. I'm drawing lots of curved lines just to show the direction of the hair. Okay, so I'm going towards the back. Just keep drawing these curves and little points. Alright. So now we have this nice little section of the hair. And for the side, let's start with just a curve like that. From this point, I want to curve again and go closer towards the ear. So like that. And once we have this part of the hair, we'll just complete that shape by the ear. Alright. Okay, excellent. So we have the basic shapes of the hair all done. Now let's go into all of this and just fine-tune it. Draw a bunch of these nice looking curves and pointy bits of hair to make it look more like hair and to make it look more realistic. And of course, this is just one hairstyle that you can draw for your male characters. There are many different ways to draw all kinds of hairstyles, and I've done a few different hairstyles in my different anime manga tutorials, and I'll have more hair in the future. So just stay tuned for more of those. Okay, so we have all of these lines in there, giving us some nice texture. And meanwhile on this side, it's going to be quite different because it's going to be very short. This is how I like to draw very short looking hair. Let's draw these sideways lines, or these lines at an angle, and they're very close together. And just keep repeating them. A little bit in here by the ear, and keep doing that. And I think this is a really good way to show that this part of the hair is very close shaven to the skin. Let's show a little bit on the other side. Okay. Alright, excellent. So we have his hair all done, and now for the face. For this tutorial, I like to start with the eyebrows. So let's go from this point. I'll start with this eyebrow first, so you can see where I'll begin. Okay, he's got really nice thick looking eyebrows, so this is how I'll draw them. This is one. I have this shape that kind of looks like a really long looking stretched out triangle. So the point part is quite short and the long part is really stretched out. Let's make it dark. Okay. Now I'm going to leave a gap in the middle and then start the other eyebrow right around here. And just do the same thing, go across. Let's make it a little bit longer. And then go down a little bit. Okay, underneath, make it thick, draw another line, like that. And then draw the end part, pointing down. Okay, now make that really dark. Okay, excellent. Kind of looks like him already. So once we have these dark eyebrows, let's move on into the nose. Now for this face, he's kind of turned slightly towards the side, and that's why this area of the face is bigger than this area, and of course that's why you can see more of this side than that side. So that means, because of the angle of the face, this nose would be turned slightly too. So I like to draw a little line coming down from the eyebrow. And now let's go all the way down. Make a long line like that. And then just draw a little point at the end. Okay, he's got a really rugged looking nose, so that's why I'm going to draw a long line. Usually I just draw a little point at the bottom for my noses. But for this character, let's emphasize the bridge of the nose more. Okay, I drew another one, and then this time a shade in this area. Make that a little bit darker so it's better to see. And usually I like to draw a hint of a nostril on the other side here. Some anime characters don't have any kind of nostril at all, but for my tutorials I like to draw a little bit so it looks more real. Okay, so once we have that, move down towards the mouth. So from this end of the nose, I like to leave a little distance, but not too much. And then let's just draw a little line like that. Leave a small gap. And draw the other part of the mouth. Okay. So some anime or manga characters do have this little empty gap between the line for the lips. Okay, so we have that there. Let's draw the bottom lip. So leave a little gap and just draw a little curve for the bottom part of the lip. There we go. Okay, now we have a lot of distance for his rugged looking chin, and I think this is a great way to make him look more manly. Of course, he's got his facial hair, so this is how I'm going to draw his facial hair. Let's fill up this area with some of his little scruffies, and I'll show you how to do that. So starting with little lines coming from the upper lip. And some viewers have been asking me, how can I draw the way I draw? And I think the best thing for you guys to get better at drawing is to just practice. When I started to draw, my drawings didn't look anything like anything. But I just practiced a lot, and sometimes it was quite frustrating, so I definitely understand how some of you are feeling when you can't get something right. But guys, just keep practicing. Don't worry about those things, just keep at it and you'll get a lot better. Okay, now that we have that, let's fill in this area, but I don't want to draw any outline because I feel that may make it look a little bit too unnatural. Rather, I just like to draw these long lines, some with little spaces in between. Keep repeating these lines and just form the edge of the facial hair by how long you're drawing these lines. He's got a little bit underneath the lip there as well. If you have trouble with one of my drawings, just keep practicing, you guys. You can always watch my videos 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, or even more, and just keep at it. Keep practicing, and you'll get a lot better. Okay. Now let's just repeat these lines going up towards the side of the face. I'm glad to know that lots of people have told me that when they started to watch my videos, no matter if it's Fun2draw or anime or manga or whatever, they really started to improve their drawings, and I'm very, very happy for you guys. Just keep up the good work. Okay, so you'll notice that the length of the lines is quite long here, but as I go up towards the ears, they kind of get shorter, and then they merge towards this part of the hair. Okay, excellent. So we have one side done. For the other side, let's draw something similar, but of course it's kind of turned away from us so we won't see everything. Eventually they're just going to disappear towards the back of the face. Okay, so that is how you can make a character look scruffy with facial hair. So that's one of the ways. Now for those eyes. Just draw a little line here just to represent this structure in the face. Okay, for the eyes, this is one way to make anime or manga character eyes for male characters, and also I think for serious characters. So I'm going to keep the eyes quite narrow this time, Most of the other anime manga characters that I've drawn before really have like a big, nice, bright, expressive eyes, but this time I'm going to go a little bit different. So let's draw the eye quite narrow. This is the upper eyelid part that I'm drawing right now. This line that follows underneath the eyebrow. For the lash line, I like to draw a line going underneath, and this will be a little bit thicker and darker. Okay, like that. Right, now because this is going to be a narrow eye, we won't need a lot of space. Let's just leave a little space. So this is where I'll draw the bottom lid, right here. And this kind of style also makes your drawing look more realistic, I feel. Okay, because the eyes are a lot more narrow and more real looking. Now I'm drawing the iris part as a curve, and then let's draw another curve to complete it. Here comes a highlight, just a single one this time. And then the pupil will be smaller compared to some of the other anime characters I've drawn. So just something like that. Okay. So there we go, we have one eye, all done. For the other one, let's go back here. So basically I just want to do the same thing. Okay, so we have the upper eyelid, and then the lash line coming up follows that a little bit like this, a little bit thicker, and then leave a gap and draw the bottom part of the eye with the iris, which is a little curve on each side there. And then we'll draw the highlight and then the pupil. Okay, we're not done yet though. We have his face, but he's just his head that's kind of in the empty space of the picture. So I want to draw a little bit more of the neck, and this is how I like to draw Zayn's neck to make him look manly. Okay, excellent. So once we have the face done, for the neck, go back behind the ear. Now I want to draw, from this point, I want to draw a slightly curved line going down. Like that. Okay. And obviously, I'm not going to keep the neck really slim looking, so I'm not going to draw like another line right here. Instead, let's leave a bigger gap. And maybe let's draw right around here. I think that would be better. So now it makes his neck look thicker and more sturdy, which fits this drawing. And one more thing, if you want your characters to look more manly or more masculine, a little detail you can add is the Adam's apple, just right at the throat area. So this is how I like to draw it, just a simple line like that. It's slightly curved and then it goes down, followed by another line going back up, which is part of the muscle in the neck. So summarize it by drawing a line like this. And there you go, you got the neck, which has a lot more realism to the character. If you guys like this video, please subscribe and hit that like button. If this video gets lots of likes, I might do more anime manga male drawings in the future. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you on my Fun Friday video later this week. Here you go!